Thanks for tuning in. We're here at the Healthy Lifestyle and Food Expo. That's right, everything about good eating and good health is here under one roof with Jeff Shed. Always at these healthy food expos, there's always a new gizmo or a new thing that helps you cook a lot easier. What do you got here? This is a thermal cooking piece of equipment.
It's a self-contained kitchen appliance. It's a thermal cooker, as you said. It's designed to, every time you use it, save you money because you're only using a small amount of power to get the same result.
Yep.
Say you're cooking your silver side, which normally would take about 2.5 hours to cook. With the EcoPOD, all you're required to do is simmer that silver side for about 20 minutes before you transfer it to the pot itself and close the lid. These are your cooking pots.
Yep. Stainless steel.
Stainless steel and copper base, 3 litre and 7 litre, and that's your oven. Fully lined with stainless steel and foam. So it acts like a large thermos. So once your cooking pot goes into there and you close your lid, it'll continue cooking, but at no cost. Every time you use the product, you're saving money.
So there's no electricity, it just sits, just plugged in.
Self-contained. There is a plug on the side here because one of our customers some time ago said, I need a thermal cooker that'll keep hot for about 15 hours. Well, they never existed. Thermal cookers, the rule of thumb is they will stay hot for 8 hours because they lose 5% of heat every hour. Now after 8 hours, you're going to get into below 60 degrees where bacteria can survive. So our company, the EcoPOD, have to put an element in the base of our pot.
There you go.
So we now give every customer a 12 volt and a 240 volt, which enables you to keep your food hot 24/7.
This is good for camping.
Camping and caravanning.
Yeah.
If you haven't got one, you need your head ready.
Good thing about the expo is there's pack load of goodies and you are stocking up. Tell me what you've got. What have you, oh man, you've been busy, got the whole bag? No?
No, I've got lots of stuff.
What brings you to the good, healthy food expo?
Well, I was actually at the home show, but I did hear it being advertised, and I thought, well, I would actually come to both shows, and it was a nice surprise to find out that it was free.
Oh,
So
which one's been better, the home or the good food?
they've both been good. There's lots of interesting things here.
So come here to eat and then go home to renovate.
I think it's probably the story. That's what I'd be doing.
Well, there you go. You got your Milo bars. Well, look at this. Got a whole thing of Milo. It is huge. Massive. Stuff in your face full of cheesecake. Good.
Weight Watchers cheesecake.
Oh, it's Weight Watchers, so it's healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
So that means you can eat a bigger piece. So what weight do you want to come to the Healthy Food Show?
I don't know, just wanted to have a look around and yeah.
So have you learned anything?
Some new healthy foods.
As opposed to your non-healthy diet or
No, it's healthy.
you're pretty good?
Yeah.
Outside this,
5 points. Weight Watchers.
5 points. What does that mean? Do you know what that means?
5 points. Yeah. You're only allowed a certain amount of points a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the allowance?
Depends. Depends on your height and your weight.
All that. It gets too complicated. So what have you done? What have you got? Have you bought any gizmos? I'll hold that. Thanks. There, I'm out of here.
Sushi Express, that's the best thing we bought.
What's the Sushi Express? Oh my God, look at all this stuff in there. This is fabulous. You've had a fun day.
This.
Oh, so you're going to make your own sushi?
Yeah.
Easy? Did it look easy?
Easy.
Enjoy.
Find the right seaweed and rice.
Look around here. I'm sure you might find some. Enjoy the cheesecake. Only 5 points. I'm interviewing a few nuts.
Yes,
Check
hello.
it out. How have you enjoyed it?
Very good. I'm so full. I've had so much food today. It's just not funny.
Yeah. You just come for the food, have you?
Yes.
It's all healthy eating.
Yes. Don't I look healthy?
You do. As a nut, you're pretty healthy.
There you go.
Been here. How long have you been here?
2 hours, 3 hours,
Oh, wow.
just eating.
That's a lot of food.
And the Zumba. I did the Zumba class.
Oh, okay. So that's okay.
Yeah.
Bit of exercise in there, so healthy eating. All right, thanks, Nutty.
Okay, no worries.
Good food, and obviously if people are going to do all that, they need exercise, correct?
Yeah, of course. It's a kind of holistic approach. So at Inversion Active, we're more about thinking about your nutrition as well as the exercise and your lifestyle as a whole, because exercise plays a big part of it, but it's not the only part of it. So that's why if you come down to our club, you'll see it's not just about treadmills and dumbbells. We've got like rock climbing walls, a mind and body area. So we've got Pilates and yoga incorporated as well as you can see behind us, the nap zones.
The nap zone, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So it's almost kind of like a dentist chair, but not so intimidating.
So what's the nap zone for people in the inner city that just need that 5-minute power nap?
Yeah, just making kind of a 20-minute recharge. You come through, blind closes over, you get some relaxation music to listen to, and just chill out.
So is there going to be a gym that people actually get helped? Because, I go to gyms and they all walk around like, I'm big and muscly and you don't know what you're doing, or?
It's not like that at all.
No?
It's really, the approach to gym isn't about being ultra fit. It's not about people trying to make it kind of come in like everyone's like, posing in front of the mirrors. We've got kind of a minimalistic approach with the mirrors. So we have mirrors where we need them, and that's for you to support your technique. So
That's probably those good mirrors though, because when you're looking at it, you go, God, I look slim. Right? The girls love that slim mirror. And if you go to the guys section, it's wider and you just look that much bigger. Why do they do that? It's false. I go home and I think I've been sold other. I actually don't look that big.
It's pretty misleading, huh?
Yeah.
No, we're not into that.
Not into mirror manipulation.
No.
No. What's this gizmo? What do we got going on in here?
This is a power plate, which Amelia is very nicely demonstrating.
She's what? She's sitting on it. What do you do? It's vibrating, is it? Do you stand on it? Oh, it's... seriously, how does this help? I've seen this on the infomercials.
The idea behind a power plate, essentially, is that the vibrations cause more nervous fibers to be stimulated, and the more nervous fibers are stimulated, the more muscle is stimulated. So if you did an exercise on the floor, you can use about half of your muscle fibers. If you do it on the plate, it's about 90%. So
It's just one big vibrator. For women, they'll be just like getting off on this.
well, it's like a 2-in-1 then. You get more from it.
It's just like walking around and feeding and eating, and you've got how many show bags here?
4.
4. You've got some good value here. What have you enjoyed about today?
Well, I sat on one of the massage chairs.
That sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Yeah.
Let everyone else do the work.
Yeah.
Max the credit card and you just get a massage.
Yeah, pretty much.
You into healthy eating?
No, not really. I've had about like 4 cookies, and I've had like a muffin.
Yeah, but they're all healthy muffins.
No, mine was a chocolate one.
Oh, so you're a bit of a sweet tooth, I think. There's all this talk about superfoods and super this and super that. Now you've got the Acai Berry.
Yes.
Now this is supposed to be the highest super
It's the best of the superfoods, eh?
best of the superfoods. Coming from Brazil, why is it?
Yeah, it's an incredible product, as you can see with the colour.
Powder.
Yeah, it's an incredible product. 1 little teaspoon of this berry, you get the antioxidant equivalent around about 2 punnets of fresh blueberries.
Wow.
So that's quite exceptional. That's based on the...
Why do we need to do that?
Well, quite simply, just with our food today, there's so much more preservatives and junk and everything like that. It's actually unavoidable, in all honesty. It's unavoidable. So what you need to do is you've got to get more antioxidants, you've got to get more nutrients in your food. And
But this is freeze-dried, right? So doesn't it lose its potency in that process?
Yeah, certainly. What we do is we snap freeze it in the Amazon. So we harvest it. It's all hand harvested. We actually guarantee the highest grade of acai as well. We hand harvest it there, snap freeze it, and then we bring raw product and we freeze dry it. So it's actually dried at negative 40 degrees Celsius. So it's never heated during...
Oh, big chili.
never heated during the drying process. And that means that you maximum...
Because obviously heat will destroy...
Yeah, heat does destroy to an extent, but we want to ensure that we keep as much nutrients as possible.
I noticed you got a bottle now. This is the liquid.
Yeah, this is our new little baby, and obviously a little bit all Australian certified organic.
Okay, this is great. What's the life expectancy of say, the liquid?
12 months.
12 months?
Yeah. So
That'll last 2 days.
Oh, hey, just quietly. It's good. Tastes really nice.
I'll take that one. How much is that?
This one's generally retails around about $45, and that's a good money.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So you
stuff.
do about a shot?
Yeah, shot.
And 1 bar a day?
Yeah, 1 bar a day, and that's got...
1 snort of powder.
Get it in, yeah.
Got it sorted. We're here at the in-season markets because you guys do the whole farmers market thing. What's the deal with the farmers market?
Well, a farmer's market means you've got absolutely no reselling. All the growers are there selling their produce, so you're buying directly from the farmer. You don't have any reselling at all. And it's all farm produce. We don't have any craft, we don't have any knickknacks, and it's all just really good food.
So if you're reselling, that means obviously you've got a middleman, puts it on the shelf, they take their cut. So is it cheaper?
A lot of the time it is cheaper, and it also lasts a lot longer as well. It lasts, a couple of weeks or even more for veggies because it's picked the night before you buy it. But yeah, look, a lot of it is cheaper because you're cutting out that middleman.
So how long would a vegetable, I go to the supermarket, a week later throw them all out, buy again, throw them all out.
Look, you can buy apples and they'll last for a whole month in the fridge, That's not unusual. So yeah, it lasts for a long time.
Fresh is best. Where's a farmer market around here? How do you find a farmer's market?
Well, we've got 6 markets throughout Victoria. We got 2 in Ballarat. We got Caulfield, North Melbourne, Ashwood, Fairfield and Sunbury. And you can also go to the Victorian Farmers Market Association's website where all the authentic farmers markets are listed in Victoria.
There's all this stigma about health bars, high in fat. I've cooked them myself, loads of butter, all that sort of stuff. So are they really as good as what people think?
Well, you need to look for one that's either got the GI symbol or the Heart Foundation tick.
Ah, you got the tick.
Yeah, so that'll mean that they have to meet strict nutrient criteria in order to get either of those.
Don't you just pay for that? Don't you just say, please, can I have a tick?
Meet the criteria and be tested to get them. Yep.
So what's the GI? You see?
The GI symbol is the low glycemic index. So that means it's slowly digested and it releases glucose slowly into the blood.
So it's a sugar release thing, low GI.
Yeah.
You hear all these things and terms. Does everyone know what they are?
Well, I'm not sure.
Because you get these things that say no fat, but they're high in sugar.
Well, it depends. It turns into fat.
Sugar turns into fat.
You have too many calories. Yeah.
How many calories should we have?
Well, it depends on your height, your age.
185 centimetres, 42.
The average Australian, which is what the percent DIs on packs are worked out for, is 200 calories, 2,000 calories a day.
Is it that important, or is it just more important to eat well?
We have to eat well, but
So you get paranoid and people go, calories, got to watch my calories. Like she's taken a whole, you can't eat all those, you'll get fat. That's only a quarter. So just have one. Not all of them. No, I'm saying you can share, but just don't eat them all. Because you go past the fat content, you're in trouble. Yeah?
So calorie, making sure you have the right amount of calories is all about your weight.
One a day?
One a day.
Great. Fill her up. We're here at the Jenny Craig stand. This is a name known for quite many years. How long been?
Over 20 years, 83.
Okay. Now, what's the principle of this? Is this just teaching people how to eat right?
Right. It's more about lifestyle changes.
I thought it was a club you could just hang out.
No, that too.
It's got that social element.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But we focus not on the food, but also the physical activity and also the mind as well. So they're our 3 success factors.
Now, you're encouraging chocolate eating cheesecakes here.
Absolutely, because on Weight Watchers you can eat anything you like as long as you know how many points you have in the day, which limits the amount of food that comes in, so you've got more energy coming out than in.
It's on a weekly basis. Yeah, so you come in one-on-one with your consultant and they'll go through just your progress and obviously...
Now, if you're not pulling your weight, what do you do to them? Do you whip them into gear or you just go, like my mum's been going on one of these diet things for 20 years and she's lost nothing.
It's
social,
It is social. It's more about motivation.
It's not only about diet and losing weight, it's about breaking these habits of eating correctly. So, if you're handing out chocolate cheesecakes, is that going to break someone's, great, I can have it?
What I would hope is that people will make wiser choices by eating this cheesecake, if they really want cheesecake, than going off and eating one that's about at least twice the number of points.
Say that when you're walking past Acland Street and you see all those delicious cakes in the window, it's very hard.
Once you actually get used to limiting your food intake, and you do eat what you want when you want, but within limits, then those things just don't seem to have that much impact anymore. You don't feel that desire to eat everything.
Motivation, yeah.
So the problem with social things is you eat more because it's social, and they have all these cakes. I don't get it.
It's more about we don't restrict your foods as well. It's everything in moderation, but it's portion control.
Moderation in moderation.
That's right. That's all it is.
So obviously, how much do you want to lose? Because, you know,
how much do you think
I mean, how long you been with Ginny? I mean, honestly.
People supporting each other in limiting their weight.
So, and also it's about portion control would be a big thing.
Control, absolutely. So portion.
I could eat about 3 of those frozen meals at the supermarket easily.
Well, you may well have enough points available in the day to do that. That would be fine.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Do some step exercise. Welcome back. We're here at the Good Healthy Food Show. You've got a product which is about Alkaline Body, because obviously there's 2 different types of bodies, an acid body, which is probably not good.
Most modern diets are highly acidic, which means they leave acidic byproducts in the body, which tends to compromise the immune system.
Absolutely.
And if you move more towards an alkaline diet, whether it's by eating the right foods or taking supplements to alkalize the body, it tends to strengthen the immune system and makes it difficult for bacteria to establish in the body.
Because an oxygen-enriched body, no disease can really survive in. So obviously, if you have an alkaline-enriched body, it's the same sort of principle, is it?
Absolutely.
So how do you do that? What have you done here? You've got products and...
We've got my daughter-in-law, Annie Gay. She's a chiropractor. She developed an alkaline cookbook because all her clients were always asking for nutritional advice and she couldn't find a good reference book. She developed this cookbook, which is it's like one.
So how do you get all that information?
Well, she did a lot of research over a year.
But like tomatoes are acid. Also, tomatoes are good for you. So how do you balance? Obviously, it's a combination of fruit.
Well, yes.
I mean, the Italians eat tomatoes and they've got a really good low rate of...
Ultimately, it's an 80-20 balance. You want to be about 80% alkaline and 20% acidic.
So you can still eat some things that are a bit
You
acidic.
need everything. There's no reason why you can't.
So we can have lemons because that's high in acid.
Well, lemons are actually alkaline because it's not... They start off acidic, but what you're interested in is the byproduct. It's called the ash, right? And lemons or limes are actually counterintuitive because they actually leave an alkaline ash. So they're actually good for you. So lemon water is actually a great way to alkalize.
Okay. Learn something new? I'm just getting all the gossip. That's fabulous. I'm getting all the gossip. How's the little expo going? What do you think? Well, you got a little tub there. What do you got? Tzatziki. Oh, so that's why I'm behind here. You can breathe that way. What makes you want to come to the Healthy Food Expo?
Well, we just give it a go, see what's new out there and health.
Have you discovered anything new?
No, not really.
Oh, you didn't get your money's worth there, did you?
No.
Are you a healthy eater?
Yeah, try to be.
Back door, huh? Yeah. So, is it something you're interested in, which is about good eating and good health and things like that?
Yeah.
How important is it?
On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe 7.
That's because you're young and you don't have to worry about that yet.
I'll take that as a compliment, yes. Yep.
Well, enjoy. And you're about to watch a little cooking demo, are you? What are they making?
You're learning about eggs.
Eggs. Yeah, I can tell you a lot about eggs. We'll do that on the next show.
Been with Australian Certified Organic for a year now. Yeah, so it's pretty much we look after everyone, certified organic people from producers, processors, wholesalers, retailers.
So what is exactly organic? I mean, there's certain levels of organic now, and I mean, labels aren't really,
Yeah, there is a difference between organic and certified organic. Anyone can claim anything to be organic, but if you want it independently verified, like what we do at Australian Certified Organic, that's when you look for the bud logo with Australian Certified Organic, because it is independently verified.
So how do you know? I mean, this day is so confusing. You go to, I buy milk that's organic, but yet it's pasteurized and homogenized at the same time. To me, that's not organic. I mean, if you're doing that to milk, aren't you changing the whole process of it?
To a certain extent, but as I said, we certify people from producers through wholesalers and retailers, and they're audited annually. So therefore that's how we know that it is certified organic, that it is verified.
But they've done a recent test that they said there was no nutritional difference I mean, why should there be? But what people I think fail to see is the pesticide aspect of it. Why don't you promote that as well, like the pesticide-free stuff?
That's what we are trying to do. It is no certified organic farms use any synthetic pesticides or insecticides, and so that's how we can guarantee that it does not contain any of those residuals.
So obviously you eat a lot of this organic stuff as well.
Yes, I do eat quite a lot of it.
How do you find your life has changed with that sort of diet? Is there any difference?
I just feel healthier. I have a lot more energy. I don't know if that's
Placebo, maybe?
no, but I love it. I love organic. I think it does taste a lot better, and a lot of chefs around Australia, some of the top chefs, choose organic now. So yeah, for that reason, I think it's tastier, healthier.
What are we cooking here?
We're cooking a mushroom stroganoff with Carnation creamy cooking milk. Very delicious, very low fat, very indulgent.
Very indulgent.
Very indulgent. But
Smells fabulous. But there's no meat in here, so this is vegetarian?
This particular recipe is vegetarian, but you could make it with beef.
Okay, so why is it so good? Because it's less fat content?
So good, because first of all we're using a soy cooking milk, so it's suitable for dairy intolerant, lactose intolerant, so it's perfect for that. It's also only 4% fat, so normally with a stroganoff you'd use sour cream that's very high in fat. This one is 4% fat, so the finished dish, still creamy, rich and delicious, but very low fat.
Is it number 54? It is. You've been serving Tasty Bites all day, have you?
Definitely have, yes.
Okay, give us a spiel on the old Tasty Bites because they're up and coming. We'll sample some people that are trying it. Let me go over here. We're going to have a chat to you. You got there spinach, a bit of lentily beany thing. Tasty?
Yeah, tasty.
Would you buy it? Is this your kind of food?
Yeah, it's my kind of food. It might be mine, but not my husband's.
So you're not a cook, or?
Oh yeah, but not into.
Not into this.
Lentily.
Oh, it's a little bit too new agey stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't work in winter.
Very true. Winter's only around the corner. How's your spinach?
Beautiful.
Too much green?
I don't know.
It's kind of healthy.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe too healthy. Can't have that at the good health show. You got to go to the unhealthy show. Oh, that's good. Well, enjoy. Thanks for watching. We'll check out next week. Oh, that hurt. Check out next week's show. Cheers.